Hello guys, what's up? My name is Prasanjit Kapse and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video I will be discussing about what is elevator speech, why is it important, and what should you include at the end of the elevator speech, and what are the different parameters on which you are being judged by the listener. Okay, so let's begin with it. So first, starting with what is the elevator speech. Elevator speech is basically a story, a fact that describes you, that describes your work, that describes you what you do. Okay, so elevator speech is basically introduction you give to a strangers. Okay, when you meet at first time, but you know him. Okay, for any work, for something. Okay, so it is very important to construct the elevator speech. Okay, and after describing yourself, first you describe your name and what are your specialties, what are your hobbies, and it should not be too much long. It should be of 2 minutes or okay, 1 or 2 minutes, it's fine. And okay, after describing your hobbies and your work, so at last you should include the main point that I will contact you soon. Okay, this generate a kind of a feeling about love about you to the listener. Okay, and it will by saying this, the listener will remember you for a long time. Okay, so apart from the elevator speech, what are the other factors on which you are being judged by the listener? Okay, so I'll be discussing about that. Body language is so much important. Okay, apart from elevator speech, during giving elevator speech. Okay, so body language describes your expressions and your hand gestures and how you are standing. Okay, it is also very important. Basically, body language is a non-verbal way of communication. Okay, body language describes your confidence, your enthusiastic, your hard work, your knowledge, and how you are organized. Okay, so this is very important to have a good body language while communication. So now I will be discussing some of the general point how you should have a body language. Okay, first you should make a eye contact with the listener, and secondly you should be a natural. Okay, you should stand tall, and you should add a hand gesture. Okay, it will boost your communication. Okay, and apart from body language, what else matter for the elevator speech? Okay, elevator speech also include the rhythm or the intonation of speaking. You should be louder and quite that listener should hear you properly. Okay, it should not be too much slowly. You should have a proper volume of speaking, communicating with him. Okay, now I will be sharing what are the good successful elevator speech includes. What are the key points which successful elevator speech include? Okay, so the first point, you should tell the story about yourself. Okay, the second most important point is it should be easy to understand, and the third important point is it should be friendly, it should be energetic, it should be memorable. Okay, and fourth important point is that it should the listener should want to learn more about you. You should have a elevator speech like that. The listener wants to learn more about yourself and should okay, and lead to future memories. Okay, so these are the parts of the elevator speech where you should follow these rules or okay, these steps to have make your elevator speech. So